What up, what's up, man? It's Brady Barber, and I'm shooting with Brian Films.
Brady Barber.
Really to break it down, I was like 16 years old, started cutting when I was in high school, around my sophomore, junior year. I started out cutting myself, and from there,
Start cutting hair. Like,
really just what made me start cutting hair was getting a bad haircut one day, and dude did me the worst way. So I just decided that I don't want nobody to ever get a bad haircut. So I made it a mission to give everybody the best quality I could give them for real.
so when did you start taking cutting serious to clients?
Shit, like 2 years ago for real, because I just seen the amount of money that you can make in the barber industry, and a lot of people really don't know. Um, Barbers make actually pretty decent money. They can actually make up to six figures depending on the business and how you venture it. But yeah,
So, have you ever been in the shop?
I've actually been in a few shops um, in the past like year or two. Even when I was in high school, I was cutting out of a little under the table type deal going on, and even then, I've been trying to just work my way into getting into a shop. But right now, I'm focused on barber school because that's my main focus.
So, when you get out of barber school, what are your plans? What are your goals? What are your intentions?
Truth be told, my intentions are to be a shop owner, probably get my own shop, um, find some barbers to work in there for me, build a brand, build a name, maybe even start a barber school for real, just to teach the next generation of barbers.
Okay. What do you admire about cutting hair?
Um, but the things I admire is probably the people that you meet and the relationships that you can build. Truth be told, I met a lot of good and great people, made a lot of good connections, and the more you take it serious, the further I feel like it'll take you. And whatever you put into something is what you get out. So, in my opinion, that's my yeah. Whatever you put in, that's what you get out.
Okay. And when you open your own shop, what type of clients would you like to have?
To be honest, top dollar. Whatever, if you come into my shop, you're gonna be paying a pretty nice ticket. But in terms of me growing up, not probably being able to have money for haircuts, I feel like I probably would always be on the low end in a sense, or always have a deal going on for people who, in a sense, I ain't gonna say can't afford it, but just find an affordable barber or a good deal, and I feel like I'd be able to provide that.
Okay. What type of barbers would you like to have in your own shop? And do you plan to open in just one shop or more shops?
Nah, I want to just have some good barbers with good character, genuine barbers. If I do have a shop, I want to franchise it. Like I said, build a name. You know what I mean? Build a brand. And if I could have 10, 20 shops, I want to. So however that goes.
Have you ever cut anybody famous?
In the sense, I wouldn't. Well, I mean, I guess you could say local fame, like celebrities, like like my city. We got a few celebrities or local celebrities that I've cut and interacted with and been around. And not only just in my city, but other cities as well. Um, I definitely want to build my name and get more reach to cut more celebrities. So that's probably my next goal for real.
I seen recently, like 2 years ago, that you cut a famous YouTuber named Frega. And if it wasn't Frega, if it was his friend, right?
Yeah, for sure.
How was that experience?
That was definitely fire because we pulled up right next to him when he was coming into the park, and even that right there was just, I feel like that was meant to happen for real. Even though he never dropped the video, kind of salty about that, but neither here nor there. It was Devontae Freaker's friend, bro. That was hard.
I got
And
one last question for you.
of course,
What If you seen the upcoming barber now, what would you tell him? Or in the near future, what would you tell that barber that's upcoming that was where you was like 3 years ago?
I would tell them comparison is a thief of joy. So, in my opinion, don't compare yourself to nobody in this game because cutting hair is subjective to everybody. You know what I mean? What look good to me might not look good to the next person. So, I just feel like just work at your own game, your own pace, and at the end of the day, you're gonna keep getting better. So just keep that in mind. Um, yeah, like I said, the only thing you can do is get better, and don't think you know everything because you learn something new every day when it comes to cutting hair. So I feel like that's probably something I tell somebody for sure.
Appreciate it, bro.